Hey, hey, hey. Good evening, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are around the globe. I am just really, really excited because this is our March 2023 edition of the 1000 Life Changing Events. And I am just so super excited because we have two special guests. But before I go into all that, let me just introduce myself. For those of you that are actually here live in the studio right now, and for those that might be watching around the world from whatever stream platform you may be watching, my name is Olivia Rufai, and I will be your host for this evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you're watching us from. So, 1000 Life Changes. I'm super excited. But before we introduce our very special guests, and trust me, they are very, very special guests, let me introduce our very special guests. And the two people that always do this with me, and I'm so grateful for this great opportunity and so humbled that I can be hosting the 1000 Life Changers for nearly, this will be our third year going. We have done this every single month because we're all about changing lives, one life at a time, and meeting 1000 lives. So let me just introduce you my Ernesto Hartog, who is from the corporate side. So humble to always have him with us. I feel when I see him, I feel right. If I get that nod, if I get that kind of like look, I know that I'm doing real good. So Ernesto, come say hello. One of the resident speakers, Ernesto Hartog. Are you there, Ernesto?
Of course, I'm here, Olivia. I wouldn't miss this in the world. I think I missed it once. I think it was the last one. I was not feeling that well. So sorry about that. But yeah, we're going into the third year. It's all about consistency. It's all about long-term success. It's all about that long-term business. And it's good to be part of this wonderful concept that, and definitely those 3 years, Olivia, we have already changed 1,000 lives. I think we have, I mean, over the years, over those 3 years, I think we have seen in the calls thousands and thousands and thousands of people. So for sure, we have actually achieved our objective. We should maybe call it now the 5,000 life changers soon.
I love that. Right, Constance? Did you hear that? The 5,000 life changing call. So having saying that, Ernesto, we really missed you last time, but we're so grateful that you are always supporting us on this journey as we go out there to help to change people's lives. And you're there from the corporate side supporting us every step of the way. And we really, really appreciate that for you. My next resident speaker, again, you know, alongside Ernesto, birthed this vision of the 1000, soon to be called the 5,000 life-changing call, is our very own Constance Hannessy. Please, Constance, say hello.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for our 20th edition of 1000 Life Changing Opportunity Call. I'm glad that we all are here tonight to make it our Ernesto and Olivia for always being there for this opportunity. Thank you so much, everyone. Please help me share this link, let people come in, because I believe that you can be that person that can change somebody's life by sharing this something to them tonight. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Constance. And just to echo what Constance said, please, please, please invite people. You may be watching via whatever stream platform that you are, but the best thing is actually coming into the Zoom itself. So we are inviting you. We need to fill this Zoom up tonight. And why? Because we have got two very, very, very special guests. And I am just extremely excited. Our first guest that I want to call on is a lady that she was actually our first speaker of the One Life Changing event. And people won't know, that's how long we've been doing this. But she was actually our first speaker for the 1000 Life Changer. And she has an amazing story. She has an amazing, her journey is just absolutely crazy. So I would just like to introduce to you For those that know her, but for those that don't know her, it's Gift Aki. Please say hello to everyone, Gift.
Hello, everyone. Good day. Yes, I'm super excited. Indeed, it's 3 years now. Wow, how time flies. Nice being here. Thank you so much for the invite once again. It is indeed an honor. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gift. Now, my next special guest, I have to say, it's a special, with a special, with a special, with a special, with a special. I don't know how many specials we can put, but it is a great honor. I am just so humble. I am just so, I don't know how to explain. And you are going to find out the reason why you need to be here. You need to get your potentials in this court tonight. Because if there's somebody that has had a crazy journey in the Juice Plus business, it is this man. Please, let's all welcome around the globe, as we do it, Simon Bowler. Simon, please say hello.
Hi, everybody. By the way, my wife wouldn't call me special. Might not be the word that she would use, perhaps, or my children. So thank you for that. Great to be on this call, by the way, with such beautiful faces on here. Love your hairstyle as well, with Constance. Beautiful.
Oh, there's me go like, I thought it was mine.
Good to see you guys anyway.
Right, so thank you so much. Thank you so much, Simon. Thank you so much, Gift, Ernesto, and Constance. Let's just get right down to it. Right, Ernesto, I want to start with you because, you know, we do this 1,000 life changes, you know, every single month. And for those people that don't know who you are, just to introduce, because we have got new people. We got new people, and people understand why and how we have got so many new people that have actually joined this amazing journey, amazing company. But please, for the benefits of those, because people go, why is Olivia getting so excited about Ernesto? Please just introduce to people who you are and what you do for this amazing company that we are part of.
Yeah, to echo a little bit what Simon says, my wife would not call me special as well. There's nothing special about me. But I'm happy to be here. And my name is Ernesto Hartog. I've been with the company almost 30 years. It's going to be 30 years this July. And yeah, an amazing journey that I was able to achieve in this company and to work with these amazing people. My job as Director for Partner Relations, I learned from Simon actually, is to reach out to our partners, listen to our partners. I got ears like this, a small mouth, big ears, listening to our partners, what is going on in the field, what is working, what is not working, doing Zooms like that, talking about the mission and the vision of the company, talking about the culture of the company, talking about the core beliefs of the company, the core values of the company, inspire, motivate, train. That is what I do on a basis. I am actually at your service 24/7, 365. That is what I have in my job description. I'm always available. I'm always there. When you guys are successful, I'm successful. I won't sleep until everyone in this Zoom call is going to be successful with Juice Plus.
Wow, I love that. And you know what? I just need to chip in. I'm so honored because I am actually hosting. Normally, we would go to a Zoom where Ernesto and Simon are hosting, but can you imagine? Olivia Rufai are actually hosting Ernesto and Simon together. Wow, that is just amazing.
Special one.
Hey, yeah. Special one. Well, Constance, just quickly onto you, just really briefly, because, you know, this concept that the 1,000 life changes, you, Ernesto, and, you know, myself, just like you came up with the concept, we both came up with the concept. Just asking before we even go into any of the special speakers, why this concept? What is the thinking behind this?
Okay, the thinking behind this is like, there was a day we actually had a meeting, so I invited Ernesto, and for me, when I saw the opportunity, it's just like a vehicle for me to reach out to more people, to reach out to their people, because what the business has given me, I wanted to give back. And I feel that there's a lot of people like me that need this business as well, that can use it as to change their lives. So I told Ernesto that I want to start up something like this. Even if let me commit to it, to actually bring people in. We talk about the opportunity and invite people, and they can also invite others. So that was how we started. We started like 20 people, 30 people. Before you know it, we are getting 1,000. And last month it was like 5,000, isn't it? So this is like 26th edition of it. Just over 2 years now. We've been doing it consistently every first week of the month, and it's been profitable, and a lot of people are enjoying it. And you've been that pause that have been bringing people together, asking questions, and we are taking it forward. We can't stop.
Wow.
It's been an amazing one, and there have been a huge success from this opportunity of 1,000 lives.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, we're only getting stronger and stronger, and the speakers that we're getting are better and better. So it's just absolutely amazing. And the fact that it's called Changing, it's about changing people's lives, and I just love it. Gift, let's just you now. Gift, people are watching you, but I just want to ask one question, just briefly, just quickly, just tell me, tell us a little bit about you. Well, who was Gift before she joined this great opportunity? Just briefly, just tell us. We're going on the journey, so I'll come back to you with a couple more questions. But just tell us, who was Gift before she joined this great opportunity? And the reason why I'm doing this is because I want people to have this understanding of the power of this amazing company. So tell us, Gift, who was Gift before she met Juice Plus?
Gift. Right. Prior to me finding this opportunity, which will be 6 years April, I'm a mom. I'm working full time in the health care sector, and working overtime, as yet very broke. I pay like half of my salary goes to childcare, and I'm also a minister of the gospel. And I've always wanted to do something, but I don't know what to do. I try different. I was just an entrepreneur, but broke entrepreneur, not finding anything consistent or, So that was me. Proud to me finding this opportunity 6 years ago. And also, I was not conscious of my health. I was clinically obese. I was depressed. I was not in a good place, mentally and physically, as well as financially. Proud to finding this opportunity.
Right. And if I could just quickly ask another following question onto that. How did you know about this opportunity? Because people know about this opportunity in so many different ways. So how did you get to know about this opportunity?
The power of social media. Social media. That's I never knew the lady. I just saw her Facebook posting results, and like I said, I was clinically obese, I was depressed, so I just found the product. She posted products, and seeing the product, I was interested, I was curious, and I contacted her on Facebook. From there, and while she was speaking, then I'm like, guess what? I can't, can I know the business? I was curious about, I asked her about the opportunity, and she was like, yes, you can. And immediately I asked for a three-way call, and she put me through that with her upline. And after a bit of, conversation here and there, I joined the same day. I didn't go about thinking about it, sleeping about it. I joined the same because it's about health and wealth. And that is a two strong thing we all need in our day-to-day life. So you can't go get it wrong with health or wealth. So I just grabbed it, and that was how I found it 6 years ago.
Wow, I love that. You heard about it and you jumped on it. Not like me. You don't want to know my story, but I'm here now. So, right, Simon, we love to call you Mr. Juice Plus himself. And please, you need to take us through your journey because, hey, you were in the field, then from corporate. We have the best person to really give us both sides of the story, the real truth, all right? Some of you might be thinking that Ernesto, oh yeah, he's just probably saying it because he would be politically correct. But now we have somebody But now we have someone that started off in the field, then worked for corporate, and now back in the field in a very special way. We'll come back into the field in a very special way later, but just tell us your journey from field to corporate.
Thanks, Olivia. By the way, I love your hosting. I really do. Love your energy. Listen, guys. I mean, yeah, I started on the right side of the business in the early days. In 1990, actually, I was in my mid-20s, and I had a couple of businesses. I was sort of a young entrepreneurial guy, you know, open for things, and a friend of a friend introduced me to this. And at that time, we didn't have Juice Plus. Actually, it didn't come along until 93. We had a water filtration system that made bottled quality water from your tap for €1 a litre. I thought, wow, that's a really good deal. So I loved the product. I thought, wow, everybody could buy this. But I thought, this company, yeah, I'm not sure. So I asked my accountant to do a check. He did a Dun & Bradstreet report, cost me €100, money well spent. And at that time, you had to buy a package of products to start the business. So second position, which is Partner Plus, you had to buy €5,000 of product. So my question to you guys, if that was like that today, would you start with €5,000 of product? Most of you were like, no, I haven't got €5,000 anyway. So I actually started with more because I wanted to jump up the marketing plan, and I bought €20,000 or £15,000 or £17,787.20. I remember it now. And you know what? I was committed. That's the great thing about it, right? You can sign up for free now, but actually me then, I was in 1,000%. And I went to a convention in my 4th month in Las Vegas, saw the big picture. There were 15,000 people there, American people like me walking across stage, my age. And I thought, well, if these Americans can do it, I can do it. And I came back and I decided then, right, I'm going to go full time, sell my businesses, which sold pretty quickly. And then I was 1,000% in. And I thought at the time, I saw where I could put 5 years of hard work in for basically a lifetime's benefits. That's what I saw. So I wanted to be massively independent and successful. And I saw this as the vehicle, you know, and I wanted to run with it 1,000 miles an hour from day one. That's how I felt, and that's the energy I've got and the commitment. And I had some great people around me in those days. And in my 7th month, my business went into Antwerp. I had a dentist who decided to go full time, come out of dentistry, bam, into the business full time. I went to live in Belgium and support him, and spent a year there. We were in Holland, spent a year in Holland, then went to Paris, we opened France. And then I jumped over to Hong Kong when we opened the Asian market, spent 2.5 years there. And I've got to tell you, was it easy? No, it's far from easy. Did I have days when I wanted to quit? Without doubt. Yeah, just like any business, you get good days and you get bad days. The great thing about our business is a business of your own, but you're not on your own. You've got these people around you there to lock arms, pick you up when on the bad days. And listen, I've got to say, you know, I made a great success of the business. And I wouldn't say it was the money side. Actually, it was about it was the people business, really. And that's why I came in full time. I was having so much fun, I've got to tell you. Parties every weekend, good few girlfriends here and there. Don't tell my wife. But life was, I mean, I remember living in Paris, and I used to go running with my sponsor at night, midnight, round the Louvre, down the River Seine, past Samaritan, the department store, and it was like a dream. I was like having a real dream. It was little beautiful moments like that you know, money can't buy. You've got to go through the experiences. And of course, then I came into the corporate side in 96 and did lots of different jobs, from making tea in the office to working together with my brother Ernesto. Honestly, I mean, we had so much fun over the years, and we built this huge business that's grown from $400 million in 2013 to where it went to $800 million 4 years later.
Wow.
Huge business. And you're talking about changing thousands of people's lives. You know, I mean, It's incredible. That's the one. So this business, it's an unbelievable vehicle where you can take massive control of you and your family's life if you want to, if you're prepared to pay the price, because success comes well before all this hard work. It's a long way after, right? Hard work goes in here, and you don't see success for a while. And you're putting the time in, the effort, and it's like, well, when is this going to happen? It happens for people at different times. It might take you longer than somebody else, right? But all I can guarantee you is if you are prepared to stay the test of time, to do the basics, pay the price, you can take control of your life with the Juice Plus company.
Amazing.
It's incredible. I believe every single person on this call tonight can do that if they want to, right? And we're in this time now with the economy where we know it's tough. It's really hard out there. And the new wealth actually is health after the pandemic. It's the one little thing now. If you haven't got that, you've really got nothing. And that's what we sell, right? We sell hope, we sell health. And it's just incredible. It really is. But like I said, it's not an easy business, right? Why? Because it mirrors life. The minute you're up on the roller coaster, the next minute you're down. And that's how life is, as we know. But the great thing about it is, over a period of time, you get better, you get more advanced, you get more experienced, and you get to understand the business. It's like any business. A bank manager, if you see a bank manager today, if he was to loan you some money, he wouldn't expect you to make a profit for 3 years. 3 years. But people come into this business, and if they've not got any success in 3 years, it's like, oh my God, some constants told me this business would give me everything. I said, no, tonight.
I love
That's
that.
it. Right? But I can guarantee it will happen for you if you put the work in, and you will have an incredible life.
Amazing, amazing. I love that, putting the work in. And just following on with that, it's so true. I mean, we've had Gift, just moving back to you. You have actually gone through the journey of ups and downs in your business. So someone told you through social media about this business. And let me just ask you a question. When you said yes to this business, did you think it was going to be a roller coaster, or did you think that this was going to be a walk in the park?
Well, like I said, I've tried several businesses and I've failed. So I knew that going into anything, you always put in your best and you take what you get from it. Seems with this, have that positive mindset because it helps. I believe whoever values our health would not put money, as a consideration. So for that reason, I had that 100% belief that this is going to work. I used to use iPhone 4, I think the small iPhone when I started. Then I immediately, during the business, I went to update my phone to a brand new phone. I got a new laptop the same month because I was putting my all in it, knowing that it's either this or nothing else. Because the main thing that made me love this business was this. I was told I don't have to stock products. I was told I don't have to ship products. I was told I don't have to go to people's houses to deliver products. I was told I don't have to handle cash. And that was a selling point for me. The fact that I don't need to do that, I knew I've got a good mind. Because every business I've ever done, I invest so much for no return. Not even lead to no return. And I still have to do all the logistics. With this, the only thing I need is my time, which is scrolling on my phone. All I needed was a new phone. So I needed to get a new phone to be able to scroll on that phone very well and get the business done. To tell you what, I wouldn't say it was easy because I know every good thing comes with dedication and determination. It takes 3 years to get a basic degree, which will give you income of maybe 1,000, 5,000, 80 a month. Whereas I don't expect to do a business for year and start earning a graduate salary. So I was putting my mind into it. And one of the things I would say that you might come across is mindset. I always say to my team, I say, men will be very good in this business. You know why? Because men have to know how to take rejection from women. But women do not like to take rejection. So when you approach, a man approach a woman says, no, I'm not interested, the man moves to the next. But when a woman is told, I'm not interested, she feels shattered. She feels like her value has been diminished. So for that reason, I always believe, like, you know what? If I can have the mindset of a man, I will do well. And that was what I put up. Thank you.
There is that Steve Harvey's movie that says, think like a man, act like a lady. Mm-hmm. And that is so true. That, sometimes you've got to think like a man, but act like a lady if you are a lady. Ernesto, just moving on. I mean, Simon mentioned, opening up, going to different countries to open up different countries in the company, and knowing your story, you've done part of that as well. Do I believe you helped to set up Poland? Am I correct by thinking that from the corporate side? Because Simon was talking about that from being in the field, right? Simon, am I correct? That was from the field aspect, not from the corporate side.
Yeah, but that was the 1990s,
yeah.
The Victorian times.
But Ernesto, how from the corporate side, setting up the company's always trying to set up new countries. We're a global business, and the key is inspiring healthy living around the world. And that the key word is world. It's not just part of the world, it is the whole world. And I believe that Juice Plus will touch every single country in the world. It does take some time to open some countries, but just tell us from the corporate side, what's your experience of setting up one of the countries?
Yes, thank you very much for that question. And let me go back to what Gift said. I definitely have a lot of experience of getting rejected as a young lad, and it always hurt, actually. I took all my courage together, and then I went to a lady and says, "Listen, you want to dance? You want to do that?" And I'm like, "Oh, you go where?" Anyway, so that was my time. But what came to my mind, what Simon said and what Gift said as well, both of them, if you listen correctly, both of them said, I'm going all in. Yeah, Gift said she's going to buy these things. She's going to, this was her way of going to the top. And Simon said that he invested all that money because this was it. He understood that this is his way to getting successful, getting the dream life he wanted, and to Gift as well. So I think that is already a key takeaway, that you need to make a clear decision, and then you need to go all in. If you're like just putting your foot into the water a little bit and think that you can be really successful, that's going to be taking a longer time, and maybe it will not. But if you're going all in and say, listen, I'm going to put all the effort in and put all the hours in, then you see the Gift and also at Simon, you can become very successful. So that is that what I already took from this call. The second, what you asked about opening the country, yes. I was living in Switzerland, and my wife is Polish, and we were going back and forward every summer and every winter, visiting the family in Poland. And every time I went there, I said, gee, those people in Poland need Juice Plus. They need Juice Plus. This is what they need. Their lack of Juice Plus. They take all these other supplements that are not good for them. So I went back to the owner, the president at that time, Don Holtzman. And I asked him, so this is what we should open up Poland. So he said, listen, get some stuff together. I was an operations manager at that time. I never opened up a country, and I was never in sales. So I did a case study, and we opened up that country. And I remember since it was as if it was the day yesterday. He said, the board said, we can open up Poland. And we're going to open up Poland. I said, oh, man. And it's going to be so amazing. We're going to find a manager. We're going to do all of that. And they said, well, wait a minute. There's one catch to it. What is it? I said, we want you to go. I said, listen, why should I go? I don't even speak the language correctly. Right? And I'm here in Switzerland, beautiful Switzerland. Who doesn't want to live in Switzerland? He says, yeah, but it needs somebody that has the energy and the power and wakes up every morning and puts on that Juice Plus head because it's part of his heart. So I went home and told my wife during lunchtime, I cycled home because I was going back and forward with the bike in the morning. And then I said, listen, honey, guess what?
We're going to Poland.
We're going to your hometown. We're going to open up Poland, and we are going to move there and live there. And she said, well, maybe you are, but I'm going to stay in Switzerland. She was not amused about this all, but anyway, I was like, I mean, we need to do this. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. And the company came up with a great package. So we took the family, took the kids, and lived there in Switzerland, in Poland for 6 years. And was it easy? As Simon said, no. Was it worth it? Worth it? Yes. Why? Not only for the Polish people to get Juice Plus here, but for me, the personal development that I went through from being an operations manager, being on the second, third, behind an operations director, behind the sales director and the CEO, I was guy in Poland, and we built those first NMDs, and it was all depending on me. I need to make those decisions. But why was I able to do that? And that's the same as in this business with the partners, with the PMDs, is that other people believed in me. There were other people that said, Ernesto, we believe in you. You can do this. And we give you the support that you need in order to become successful there. And that is actually why I became successful, because I made mistakes. I didn't know exactly what I was doing every single day, but I had people that were believing in me and people that were sharing their knowledge with me and supporting me and giving me the courage to go on. So I think we did a great job in Poland. If I see that Poland after 13 years now or 12 years, we are, I think Poland is the number 5 or number 6 country in Europe. We're doing a great, we have touched thousands and thousands and thousands of lives. There's hundreds of people living from Juice Plus every single day, and the obligation that we have to those people that are actually building their life around Juice Plus fills me with pride of the country, 13 years ago.
Wow, absolutely amazing. I know people are wondering when are the other countries happening, but it's step by step. It's step by step. But one thing that I know, the time that I have been in Juice Plus, is that when they do open a country, they do it properly. And that's what they want to do. They want to make sure that when they come into the country where you live or where you're from, they do it properly. They do it properly. It's not going to shut down. So be patient. You're not running, Juice Plus is not running away, so you shouldn't run away. Be patient and let's deal with the people that we've got in the countries that we're in right now. There's so many people that have not heard about Juice Plus. So we've got a lot of work to do in our hands anyway, those of us that are in the field. Constance, just quickly, passion. I hear passion. I hear passion that Simon says. I hear passion that Ernesto says. And if there's somebody that is passionate, where sometimes when I feel passion, you sometimes think about Constance. What drives your passion? What makes you so passionate about this amazing company?
You know, my passion, like when I was a child, okay, I didn't have it all. I don't know anybody growing up, you know, out of 9 children, I told my mom, I'm going to be exceptional. From childhood, you know, I told myself I'm going to be exceptional. I know all the mockeries, a lot of things going on, a lot of abuse from, you know, childhood, family, things like that. You know, people telling you as a girl you cannot be anything. Those things was actually embedded of me that, you know what, I'm going to be extraordinary. I'm going to do well. You know, I keep telling myself those beautiful words, you know, and see myself in the UK, see myself in this business. It became a drive. It became what I was looking for. It became that, you know, that vehicle that I've been looking for, that I will use to change my life, right? And most especially, going to first event. From my first event, I came back, I told myself, this is it. I found that golden spoon that I didn't have. I found that thing I will use as a pen to actually change my life. So that was the driving force for me. You know, my wife was my driving force. Where I was coming from was my driving force. To have that better life that I wanted in life was my driving force. And also to help other people. Because I believe and I know only where there's a lot of people like me in the world that I can reach through social media, through everywhere. I can actually impact them that telling them like, look at where I'm coming from. If I can get here, you can do well as well. Because people need to hear this. People need to actually know that people, you know, you are actually down than other people. But if they can cross that bridge, you can do the same thing. So that was actually how I was so passionate to, you know, do this business with so much of my being. You know, I always tell people that I do this business with my being. You know, I love the business, I love the product, I love the people, I love the community, and I love the friendship. I love everything about it. You know, so that's my driving force, and that's my passion. Wow. Thank you.
And even as she talks, you can feel the passion, right? You can feel that passion. Simon, just moving back to you, right? From the field to the corporate, now back into the field. But from a really special perspective, tell us about that, please. You going back into the field because 1 minute you're retired, and now you're back, you're refired. I mean, I don't think anyone, I mean, once you have that passion about Juice Plus, I don't think anyone can really honestly say that they're going to retire from this amazing company, especially when you understand the vision. But tell us now, what capacity are you taking now that you've gone back into the field? Because when you were in corporate, we know the support that you gave us. You know, you were there for the partners. So tell us what it is now for you.
Well, there's some things that haven't changed really. I mean, yeah, I did retire for about a split second, I think it was. Listen, I have too much energy, guys. I really have. I need less energy, not more energy. Yeah, listen, Juice Plus is my life. You know, I've got Juice Plus in every little vein of my body. Taken Juice Plus since 1993. I absolutely love the products, and I'll take the products until the day I die. My whole family take them. So, you know, my belief in the company and the products and you guys is huge. So I want to help more and more people to become successful. So partnering up with Jeff Roberti. If you don't know Jeff Roberti, Jeff is the most successful lead or distributor, whatever you want to call him, in network marketing history. His business has turned over $10 billion in sales in 36 years, and he's doing okay, I would say. His business is in every country that we operate in. In fact, he's got probably 90% of the Juice Plus business is his business. So my business, my sort of day now starts early and it sort of finishes late. I've got 2 more calls. I've got one at 10 o'clock tonight with Canadians, and I've got a call at 11 p.m. with some Australians, which is going to be 9 a.m. on the Gold Coast. So, you know, our business never stops, really. That's the great thing about it, really. It works through the night. That's what I love about it as well. How about having a business that while you're sleeping is making you money? You wake up in the morning, it's made you money while you've been sleeping. Wow, what a great business. Where else can you do that in another business around the world? You can't unless you go the conventional route. Premises, overheads, all those other things go with it. You know, and the business is going to be expanding into countries, Juice Plus is, for sure, without doubt. You know, we're only in just over 25 now, and, you know, a lot of other companies that are in the industry that I know of, they're in 70 or 80, you know, and we've not even got into the bigger countries. I know some of you guys are asking, where are we going to Africa? Please tell us, Simon and Esther, when are we going to Africa? There is no date yet, right? I mean, the company's going to be going into other bigger countries first, right? Because it's to open a country takes the same amount of money if you're going to open, let's say, a small one, let's say Estonia in Europe, to what it would if you opened India, right? Where, so you probably got 2 million people against 1.2 billion people. So the company's going to go into those bigger countries first of all, and the biggest earner has probably not come out of the business yet. Jeff Roberti may be number 2, or number 3, or number 4 in the future. Just think about India, right? Nobody knows about Juice Plus. Everybody needs Juice Plus over there. Well-educated country. That biggest income earner could come out of India. Now, the thing is, the company doesn't sponsor those people. Somebody has to sponsor those people in India. Why shouldn't it be you? Why not you? Why shouldn't you sponsor the biggest earner in the company? Could be you. Think about that one. Why not? So it's going to be absolutely huge in those big countries. South America, not even there yet. You know, we've got a big incentive for Rio 2025. 293 million people in Brazil, right? We're going to fill football stadiums there when you go to an event. It's going to be that big, because I've seen other companies there in those countries, right? And that's what they do. That will be Juice Plus as well. Why not be part of that? Because you can, if you want to. That's the great thing, and that's the vision that you have got to have, right? It's going forward. You might think things are hard now, right? But our business also goes through seasons. Seasons where you've got to set seeds. The seasons where you've got to go out and do the harvesting. It's like any business. It's a secular type of business. It goes ups and it goes downs. Sometimes you have to work a little harder than you do other years. That's just the way life is, guys, right? The big question is, do people need an opportunity to make some money? Yeah, without doubt, more than ever. Do people need health products? Yes, without doubt. Are people buying more plant products? Yes. We tick all the boxes, right? That's it. Company works, the product works. The question is, do we work? That's the one. You've got to look in the mirror. Do we work? And it's a job. It's a business. You've got to go out there. You've got to be persistent. You've got to be consistent. That's it. Day in, out, weekend, week out, week after week, month after month. And then sweet, sweet smell of success comes your way. Guaranteed, right? I will give you money now, invest in you to say, if you did X, Y, Z every single day, every single week, every single month, right? I would give you money to bet on you, your success. Guaranteed. But what people do is they get disillusioned, right? It's your own business. You've got to employ yourself. There's nobody telling you what to do. You have to work on yourself, right? And go to work on it. Guaranteed it works, but you've got to work, right? And the great thing is there's 5 people in your business above you that have got a vested interest in your success. They are your business partners. Think about that, right? They want to help you to become successful, because they're not going to get paid on you unless you become successful. That's it. It's a win-win business all around. Really, really is. And I'm excited about the future. You can hear that. I really am. And I want success for each and every person on here, 121 people. You can have it, but you know what? You've got to pay the price and you've got to have a burning desire. That's it. You've got to go to work on you.
I just love that. You know, it is a business. I always tell people, everybody knows me, MYOB, mind your own business. You know, you've got to treat it like a business. It is a business, you've got to treat it like a business. But one of the things, and I'm just going to open it up just for everyone to actually comment in, is what seems, it just amazes me how obviously Jay Martin on the corporate side and the people that make decisions, how every single decision the world needs, health. Health is on the top of the agenda. Our products are there to support people and live in a healthy lifestyle. When obviously in 2020, when obviously the pandemic happened, our opportunity was there to help people get another stream of income coming in. And now, what's on the news now? If you're in the UK, you must have been listening to the news. The news where if you go to your supermarket, the cut down of fruits and vegetables, you know, in the market. That's the current thing. And it's just like crazy how Juice Plus already seized them before it actually even happens. And so now we have got, especially now in the UK, we've got like, okay, you can't buy fruits and vegetables in the super, or the prices are going higher. And wow, all of a sudden, hey, you've got the Tower Garden. You can grow your own fruits and vegetables in your own home. Look at how innovative this company is. You want to be part of something that sees the future before it even happens. It's crazy. I have never known a company that can do that, to see the future. We have now got the Tower Garden. So while the world is crying in the UK about how am I going to get my fruits and vegetables, how am I going to get my tomatoes, my lettuce, because they're always telling us live healthy. But if we can't afford or we can't buy the fruits and vegetables to support our health, then how are we doing it? But this company has got this, and you're part of this company. If you're not part of this company, you need to be part of this company, because right now we have even got the Tower Garden. Ernesto, from your side, what are your thoughts about this company just always coming up with answers to problems before they even happen? They see, it is that vision from your perspective. What are your comments on that?
Yeah, looking back at 30 years that I've been in this company, I can definitely say that Jay, the person that founded this company, Jay Martin, he was the visionary guy that came up with the smoke detector, came up with the water filters, came up with the air filters, came up with Juice Plus. And we've always been a very innovative company, and we've always been looking left and right what others are doing, and where there is a need, where is a problem that we can solve with the product that is not out there yet in that form. And I think that is what makes this company so special, and the people in this company so special, because we are not leaning back on the successes. Oh, this will now help us for the next 500 years, and we will keep on doing the same things over and over. But we try to, always change things and make it better. Look at Juice Plus. We are celebrating 30 years Juice Plus this year. Now, Juice Plus is 30 fruits and vegetables and berries in a capsule. It was not always 30 fruits and vegetables and berries in a capsule. It was 26, 25 a few years ago. So what I'm saying is that we are enhancing and making our products better and better and better, exchanging certain ingredients because of the better availability on the world market, or that they are greener products, meaning that they are better available and more sustainable. So what we are doing is not taking this product and that's it, but changing it. Look at the clinical studies that we have done. I mean, we could have said this is the product. It's a food supplement. We don't need clinical studies, right? It's not obliged. We don't need to do that. But what we did, we wanted to find out what happens in the body. So what we did, we started 28 years ago with the first clinical study, and now we have 43, 4. I think there's another 5 on their way. But we keep on doing clinical studies with our products because we find out more benefits that happen in the body with our products. So it's the restlessness of this company. I think that's it. They're restless. We always want to do more, become better. I think it was Simon that one day said to me many years ago, it's like, we are a 53-year-old now startup company. I think this is the mentality that we have, right? It's when you talk to the people in the company with the different departments, you always feel that there's this let's do it mentality, right? Let's do this different. Let's change something. Let's go from a different angle. Let's integrate this. Let's close the niche with Omega. Okay, we have these great products, and then there is a niche there of a non-fish product and a non-fish Omega product. So what we did, we closed that niche with the product that we have. Now, we will never sell everything, toilet paper to food supplements, but we always stay within this different range that we have with the Tower Garden. The Tower Garden fits perfectly in inspiring healthy living around the world. It's the 360 of inspiring healthy living around the world. We want to go away from this is the shake company and this is the capsule company. We are inspiring healthy living 360. This is what we do with the Tower Garden, and there will be more products to come.
Wow, I love it. I love it. I love it. Can I move to you quickly? Because I want to ask you the question. Okay, what would you say? Because there's a last question I'm really excited to tell everyone, the last thing. But let's just quickly go to you before I say that. You probably think you know what I'm going to say, but we're going to leave that to last. But what would you say to anybody, because you have gone through the Juice Plus company, you're now a presidential marketing director in the company. There are many people that are watching right now. You're in the field, okay? You're passionate about the field. So what would you want to say to those that are new here, okay? If you are here for the first time, please pop it in the chat. Let's say hello. to you. Let's welcome you. And for those that are watching the streaming platform, but what would you want to say? Because of your passion, because of your journey, because of who you are, because you've had the experience of other businesses and why you have stuck with Juice Plus for so long. What do you want to say to those people? Why should they join? And please don't say that last thing we're going to announce later, but just tell them why.
Right. I would say to everyone who is here, you have done well to join. The first thing is you've got yourself a franchise opportunity. And looking at this franchise, you make something good come out of it by what you put into it. We all put in our 100%. Years ago, when I joined here, I came into Zoom just like you have in this today. And I listened to people like John Alowati. I listened to people speaking, and I'm like, they don't have 2 heads. And they could get to the top. So if they can do it, tell you have to put your working gear on and do it. There was no excuse. I wasn't depending on my hotline. I went to YouTube to learn everything about this product, everything about the market. I self-taught myself because when I joined 6 years ago, most of everyone then in our community are new. So we have to teach each other. And at the end of the day, we make success out of it. And today, we are all at the top that joined together the same similar time 6 years ago. And I'm not going to tell you it's going to be easy, but it is worth it. Give it your best. Don't say because of I'm working. I was a single mom. I am still a single mom. I'm working full time. And I could put in my best. After coming from work, I did my business. I said to myself, if I can give somebody 10 hours, 12 hours of my time, and they choose to pay me this, I can give my business this same hour of my time and choose to pay me how much I deserve. So that is what I tell myself. And I did this consistently every day. I go to live video, whether I feel good or not. Some of my live video, my eyes will be like red. And guess what? I will show up. I come to Zoom. Every Zoom I go into, I'm not concerned who is doing the Zoom or who is in charge. I put myself in. Not even now, your upline is chasing you with Zoom. Then we are looking for Zoom. We are asking who is doing Zoom. Can we jump on your Zoom? Be hungry. Disturb your upline. Go up to the 5th generation like Ernesta said. Go to their upline. Look for somebody that can mentor you. And the good thing is now we have a wider community. So you are not alone. So if you come in, your upline is novice like my upline was. My upline actually quit in my first year in business. She left me in the business and said, I'm gone. And I didn't go anywhere. And I choose to stay. And it paid off. It didn't just pay off. It changed my life and that of my family. And I want you to look at yourself. What is your goal for the next 3-5 years? If you can give in yourself your 3 years of you studying a degree, the same time in this business, putting in your best, you will get the best out of this business. Don't give up. Don't look at the situation around you. Look at your goal. Where are you going? Where do you see yourself? And list before I get, I hand over to Olivia. Events is important. I know our next event is coming long time, a few months from now. I want to say something to you. Start saving towards. My first event was Liverpool. When I went to that event and I saw people sharing their story, how they couldn't buy a toaster, how they wanted to just, get extra 50 pounds. I was like, that's me. That's my story there. I am like that. And these ladies have changed their life. Not just their life, that of their family. Then I can do this too. And today, I am here sharing my story, 6 years on. And I want to say to you, you too can be on this platform, even on the stage on our next event, sharing your success story. So don't give up.
Wow, I just love that because of Juice Plus. It's changed my life. Just quickly, Constance, before I go to Simon, again, what would you want to say to the people that are watching? Because about the community, one thing that I love is the diversity that we have in the Juice Plus business. The company, it doesn't matter where you're coming from, it doesn't matter what educational background you have, it doesn't matter what ethnic background you are, it doesn't matter, whether you're a single parent or a married parent, it doesn't matter. I just love the diversity of this amazing company. So what do you want to say, just very, very quickly before I go to Simon and the big announcement? What would you say to those people that are actually watching?
Okay, what I will tell anybody that's watching right now, I don't know where you're watching us from, anywhere you're watching us from, ask questions. Information is the key. Okay, I was on social media like you watching, and I asked questions, and that was how I was able to join this business. Please join this business. This is the right place right now where the world needs us. Our product now is one of the most valuable products the world needs. Children, adults, everybody needs the product. Okay, and you can come in and change your life with it, change with it, and also your wealth with it. Also, do you want also to change your own personality through personal development? This is a different version of myself right now. This business has helped me to be able to change to a better version of myself. I've been able to acquire those skills I couldn't have even in my job when I was working as well. You know, but this business have actually helped me with personal development. I am confident to speak out, to know who I am, to understand me more, and also to unleash those potentials that I know are inside of me that I've been given. So this is a place to be, a community that is very inclusive. The company is very inclusive. Just come as you. I don't feel that you are segregated. No, come as you are, and also you can actually build yourself to come. If you want it, you get it. So come and join us. Thank you.
Wow, amazing, absolutely amazing. Come as you are. Simon, please, what do you want to say to those people? I mean, if there's someone that can really, really talk to people, being on both sides of the coin, what would you want to say? There are many people that are watching, there are many people that are actually on the fence right now. There are people that are thinking, should I, shouldn't I? What would you say to those people that are either watching or watching via, that are here today or watching via the screen?
Well, I think the first thing is, I'd say, like any business I was going into, what have you got to lose? I actually had a lot to lose, of course, because I had 20,000 euros invested, £15,000. Actually, you've got nothing to lose here. I mean, it's free to get involved now. It's easy, really is. I think from the psychology point of view, you know, you've got to feel as though you have invested money, just so that you say, okay, I'm going to make a success of this. But I think there's a couple of things. Number one is yes, all right, it's business, but it's actually not about making money. Yeah, we all need to make money, and I know you guys are very, very entrepreneurial. You know, it's just the way you are in your community. But you've got to look at other things as well. Number one is health, right? About your own health is number one. Is you've got to get healthier yourself, and there's a non-negotiable really now in business. And this is the big one, is you've got to become a product of the product. If you're not prepared to do that, don't get involved. Why? Because you've got to believe that this product works. So you've got to have your own story behind it. So if you're not taking the capsules, right, how can you talk about the capsules? You can't. So if you're listening now and you're not taking the capsules, Simon says, tomorrow, get yourself on Juice Plus capsules, right? And that's it. And then you'll recommend them. Simple as that. You need to be taking all of the products. If you take all of the products, people will buy all the products. That's it. That's it. So it starts there, number one. That is a non-negotiable anyway. Get your own product and health story. Health is a new wealth, as I've just told you. Next one is from there is you've got to say to yourself is, what am I going to put into the business? Okay, I'm going to get started. Am I prepared to give? What am I going to give up? Because you're going to have to give up something here. Now, if you've got a busy family life, if you've got a job as well, you've got a social life, this somewhere has got to get slotted in. Now, it might be 8 to 10 hours a week or something like that, which you can do, but you've got to be consistent with it, and you've got to do it each and every week. That's just the way our business works. You can't stop, start. So you've got to make your mind up, okay, is this business for me? Does it tick all the boxes? Next one is, yes, it does. Great. Okay, let's get some products. Let's start getting a product health story. Then let's get a plan of action. What am I going to put to it? What am I prepared to give up? And then you've got to set yourself some goals. Okay, where do I want to go? Do I want to be just £400 or £500 or euros a month, part-time income, right? Or do I see myself going better, but higher in the like a gift and constant. Do I want to give more to it? Then you've got a longer term view. But you know what? The business case is literally for everybody. And I think that's the great thing about it. We've got people here in this business from 18 to, I saw a national marketing director go across stage last year, 82 years old. So there's people from all walks of life. Like I say, that's the great thing. It doesn't judge you. It doesn't matter what religion you are. It doesn't matter how tall or small you are. It doesn't matter whether you've got hair, no hair, one eyebrow, two eyebrows. It doesn't matter. It's a computer that runs the compensation plan. It's not somebody saying, well, I don't like the look of you. That's it. So it's all about hard work and effort. That's the great thing is you can own your own life. I know it sounds a little bit smutty, that does, Mark, but actually you can. And I've, Nestor and myself, we see thousands of people do exactly that. But you've got to look at this long term. It's not a 6-month business, right, where you can go out and get rich. It doesn't exist in this world, on this planet. You've got to have 3, 4, 5 year long-term view of putting consistent work in, week out, month in, month out. That's just the way this business works, right? It's not going to be any different for you. Give it the long-term view, put the work in, you can have the ticket to success for you and your family, guaranteed.
I just love that. I just love that. Giving it your all, really, and it does tick all the boxes. You know, it is more than finance. It is more than even your health. It is about your mindset, how you can become a better version of yourself. And Juice Plus definitely ticks all the boxes. And the great thing is that it is your own business, it's your own franchise, but you're never ever alone. Why? Because the community is there to support you. Corporate is there to support you. And obviously Simon now on another level is there to support you to grow, but you're never, ever, ever alone. And that's the most important thing, is that, we're doing this together. It's about a community and learning different cultures and learning different people's beliefs. And I just love it. That's why I'm just so passionate about it. The community is just absolutely amazing, apart from all the other little niceties that we get as well. But we have got amazing announcements. Simon's actually kind of like let the cat out the bag by saying it. But we have an amazing announcement for those of you that actually are living in the UK or in Europe. Okay, you have the opportunity to change your life. Change your life through health, change your life through finance, but most importantly for me, changing your life through mindset by joining and being part of this amazing company. And guess what? The company has now offered up until April that you can join for £1 or for €1. Now, you've heard these amazing stories. You've heard the support. You've heard how this company could change your life. Like I say, it's not a walk in the park, but the great thing is that you're never, ever alone. You will have the support, and every day you're growing to have a better version of yourself. It is a vehicle to take you. I say Juice Plus is a vehicle. Everybody's born with a purpose. Everybody's born with vision. Everybody's born with a destiny. And Juice Plus is a vehicle to take you there. Okay, there are going to be some bumps in the road, but you are never alone. There will be the fire, there will be the mechanic, there will be people around to support you. But be part of something great. Be part of something that's part of the solution in the world. Health is on the top of the agenda. Finance is on the top of the agenda. And people's mindset, how you can become a better version of yourself. So be part of this. So if you're living in the UK or Europe, you can actually sign up for this amazing, great opportunity for £1. £1 or €1. And not only that, it doesn't just come with £1 or €1, but you have the support. You can hear it. You can feel the support. You're going to have that support to build a phenomenal business, but more importantly, a phenomenal version of yourself. And that's what I love. So before we leave, I know we're going to pass time, but I've got Simon here. So if I could just have 2-3 more minutes, I just want every single speaker one last comment that they want to give out. So we're going to start with you, Ernesto.
Yeah, I mean, I just recently did a call with you, Olivia, and also and it was sign up to level up, and I think that sounds so great, and it puts all of it together. You need to sign up to level up. You need to sign up for everybody else to level up, right? You need to level up yourself to help other people level up. So, I mean, it's never been so cheap. Yeah, I mean, £1, €1 to join. Other countries, you know, in Europe, they're like, we want this. Yeah, but no, in the UK and Ireland, we got this, right? So it's £1, €1. It's not a big investment, so it's not a big risk. Try it, you like it. Simon knows this from the old days as well. Try it, you like it. And now is the time to go all in. Simon talked a little bit about the seasons. I think we're in the spring season. Time for opportunity, time to build, time for butterflies in your belly. And I think now is the perfect time for people to go out there, sign up people, take them by the hand, and level up.
Love it. I love it. I love it. Constance.
Yes, £1 to sign up to a life-changing opportunity. So therefore, come and join us. I won't say much. If you've been here, you've been hearing us, all you need to do is just make that bold step and say YTN, and your life will never be when you can join us. We can do this together.
Gift.
Well, I would say to you, you've got nothing to lose. Absolutely nothing to lose, but everything to gain. Because if you look at it from your point of view, you might be logical about it to say, I haven't got it. You can't get excuse and change your lifestyle. You can't do the same thing every day and expect results. So if you want a change in your life, a change in your health, a change in your family, a change in your circumstances, I would say give this your best. It's £1 anyway. If after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, you see you've not got your £1 back, look at my name there. Message me, I will kindly give you back your £1 because it's £1. So logic will take you from A to B, but imagination will take you everywhere. Just imagine where you will be in the next 2, 3, 5 years from now. Thank you.
I love that. Imagination will take you everywhere. Simon.
Well, I think everybody said everything really. Listen, but I mean, life's a lot of what ifs, really. What if I don't do this? What if I don't go there? What if I don't see that person? What if you get involved in this business? What if you miss this opportunity to get involved for £1? So what I would say is, if you do start, don't treat it as this £1 business. This is where people go wrong. Don't treat it as a hobby. I would say treat it as though you have just signed a check to buy a McDonald's franchise for £250,000 or dollars, whatever it is, euros. And if McDonald's said to you, okay, right, Olivia, I want you to go to this training and it's going to be in Timbuktu. You've got to buy a flight to go to Timbuktu to go to the McDonald's training. I can guarantee if you spend £250,000 dollars, you will go to Timbuktu to that training. And that's why you've got to treat it in your mind. Here's me, I've spent £250,000 on this Juice Plus franchise. I'm going to make a success of this. I've got to have some belief in myself. I've got to become a product of the product. I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to have a 3 to 5 year vision of this business, not short term. That's the sort of attitude that you've got to have that can give you the abundance amount of success for you and your family, where you'll never ever look back. That's all I can say.
Wow, I love it. Guys, we've got to go now. Thank you so much for our speakers. Thank you, Ernesto. Thank you, Constance. Thank you, Gift. And thank you so much, Simon. We need to get you back on, Simon, but we want to get you back on with Jeff Roberti. I mean, that's going to be a power a Zoom to get you on. We want people to see. We want people to see. Sometimes, you know, they say seeing is believing, but also I would say doing is achieving. You can see, but also is actually achieving. So I just want to really appreciate every single one of you. And I also want to appreciate all those that have actually joined the Zoom this evening or afternoon or morning, wherever you are watching, joined us from. I really, really appreciate you. Without you, there is no me, as they would say. So I really, really appreciate every single one of you. But my last message to you, £1, €1. Take the chance. Take the chance. Be open to it. Go back to the person that has actually invited you, or you're watching it on their page, and just ask them. Make that £1 investment that can turn out to be a very successful, brilliant business, not only in finance, but in your health and in your mindset. And the very last thing I just want to highlight that Simon said, when you're making an investment of £1, so you're saving £1, you can use the rest of the money to buy your own products. Yeah, because you've already made, you're not paying the full amount. So you can now make that investment in buying your own products and be the products of the products and see and have your own story about how these products have changed your life as well. So thank you so much for everyone that is watching either social media or those of you that are actually in the Zoom. I'm super excited. And if anybody's taking a picture, let me just do my pose. So you can take a picture. Take a picture. Who's taking a picture? Send it to me. Hey. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. We will be back next month with other speakers. I'm working on someone that will be coming in our next 1,000 Life Changers. But love you guys. Love you so much, Simon. I'm so happy that you're back with us. I'm so
Thanks,
happy.
guys.
So,
it's great to see you all.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you,
so
guys.
much.
Take care.
Thank you, Mr. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.